Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Taurus, okay? This is for any placements of Taurus you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms. If you haven't known, I was a cross-watcher for many of the video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I use it Radleigh Valentine's tarot deck, and I'll mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition. And with that, let's get started. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Justice, Libra energy. Okay? With release, the bottom, and the Chariot next, with the Nine of Spring following that, and the Wheel following that, and the Prince of Summer after that, the Three of Summer following that, Life Experience, Five of Spring, Queen of Winter, Eight of Winter, Six of Summer, and the Princess of Spring. Interesting. And to top it off, you got the Queen of Autumn. Alright. So, my gorgeous Tauruses. Okay, so the first card is Justice, which is Libra energy, which talks of take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, fair and objective decision. Right? So there is something that you've weighed, or something that, okay, so this might be you, or this might be someone else, but someone somewhere is weighing something and deciding the best course of action. And I feel like the conclusion of that weighing is going to be like the weighing of the feathers. I remember I think it's the Egyptians, who, once you died, they weighed your heart in as well as a feather, and if your heart was lighter than a feather, then you would go up, and if your heart was heavier, you'd go down. Don't quote me on this, but I feel like there's a weighing of some sort, right? So the next card is the Release card. Now, the Release card is the Death card in this deck, which is Scorpionic energy, which talks of let go of the past and ending them its way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Yep. So, there was the weighing of something, comparison that was done, and you decided to let it go. And due to that letting go, you'll definitely be able to move quicker towards what you actually want with the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, which talks of success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. But, yes. Then you have the Nine of Spring. Now, what I'm getting from this is that, okay, so you got what you wanted and you were able to be successful, though you got there and you're like, this isn't exactly what I wanted. Do I still want it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So, but what that will actually allow you to do is tap into the Wheel of Fortune, which is a wheel in this deck, which talks of delays are over, sudden or unexpected changes, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car, or travel. So things are definitely moving in your favor due to the fact that you're like, did I actually want this? Or, well, actually, yeah, you compared, you saw the Release card, you compared, you saw if you wanted this or not, and then, so depending on your choice, okay, if you decided, no, I don't want this, or yes, I do want this, you decided to go along with whatever you chose, and then due to the fact that it's a new cycle, it's going to be a little more difficult. And of course, there's some people who are like, are you sure you want to change into something new? Are you sure? Because it's going to be an uphill battle, and you're going to put in a ton of work, and you're going to have to do that to protect your decision, which in this case would be your environment. Well, your decision from your environment, which is being under attack, right? From all sides. But whatever your decision was, it was definitely beneficial for you, because the card was the Wheel, which is the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. Then you have the Prince of Summer. Now, the Prince of Summer is a romantic, captivating, dramatic, or flirtatious individual. It says, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So I feel like whatever you got moving in your favor with the Wheel was a lot. And it was like, you were expecting like big emotions, whatever it was, but you weren't expecting something this big. So what I would suggest is that you stay grounded during this cycle. I would suggest that you wear earthing crystals, for example, tiger's eye. I'm drawing a blank, but crystals that are more like earthy toned, crystals like lava, that was the one I was looking for. That helps you earth. Also, walking on the ground, outside, barefoot, also helps. Being in nature also helps. All those types of things, because if you do this, you are definitely going to be able to stay grounded, and it will help you to celebrate something, right? With the Three of Summer, which talks of news worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. Friends you cherish. Yes, definitely in your favor. Now, the next card is the Life Experience card, which is a Tower card in this deck, which talks of let go of belief systems that no longer work for you, an important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. Yeah, things are moving and shifting. Maybe this might seem like a gigantic shift, something that you weren't really ready for, but it is definitely going to be beneficial for you, is what I'm getting. Then you have the Five of Spring. Now, the Five of Spring says opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. This is what happens when something so monumental comes crashing down as a tower, right? Some people aren't used to having towers crashing down. Maybe this tower is something that you decided to let go of, and people don't like change. So, as I said before, there's going to be some feedback on your your surrounding side, who are gonna be like, "What are you doing? Why are you changing something so good before into something new?" I mean, you're gonna have to go through a learning curve, and it's not going to be easy. What are you doing? Do you know what you're doing? Did you really think things through? And then, like I said, with the Five of Spring, you are going to have to stand firm in your convictions, because you are going to be tested by people around you. And the thing is that this Five of Spring, okay, or the Five of Wands, is, you have, on the picture, you have two kids playing, so it's not real it's not a real issue, it's just like child's play. So it's going to be annoying for a little bit, that you're going to have to explain yourself all the time, but it's not something you can't handle, is what I'm getting. Next, you have the Queen of Winter. Now, the Queen of Winter is a strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny individual. It says, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. So I feel like what you excuse me, that might be significant. You might have, you or someone you're dealing with might have difficulty communicating. Alright, so this is what's gonna happen. Post all this, 9 of spring, 5 of spring, all this people being like, what are you doing? Are you really sure that you know what you're doing? This is you. You are becoming the queen of winter. You are becoming cold in regards to your decisions. You know that your decisions are the best for you, so you're like trying to swat away annoying little flies that are pissing you off, trying to get your attention and trying to make you think otherwise, but you're like, nay, I know what I'm doing, so please stop bugging me. Okay? Now, the next card is the 8 of winter. Wow, 8 of winter. And the 8 of winter talks of you have what it takes, if only you believed in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So, I feel like this is for a few of you, for those of you who don't believe in yourself, who don't believe that you have the life experience to deal with whatever it is that is coming up, right? To deal with whatever you're going to have difficulty with is what this is talking about. But this is just saying you can do it if only you believe in yourself. So you have the life experience, you just don't think you can do it because you aren't completely aware if you can do it or not. I hope that makes sense. But this is just telling you can. Believe in yourself, right? Do you think the Queen of Winter second guesses herself? Nay, she does not. So why are you second guessing yourself? Maybe you don't feel like you have enough of whatever it is that you need, but I can assure you, you do. Okay? Now the next card is the Six of Summer. And one of the ways that can help you make sure that you know that you have the life experience necessary to handle this, right, is the way you phrase the question in your mind, the way you speak, because the wording you use, the structure you use in your phrases definitely affects the way you feel and the way you think about a certain topic, okay? So it took some time for me to change the way I speak, but it is something that is completely doable. Wow. Excuse me. Now, the next card is the Six of Summer. Now, the Six of Summer would be the Six of Cups, and it talks of children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. Maybe one of the reasons why you don't think you have enough experience is because of this, because of something that you remember differently than how you should actually think of it. And that is when the way you phrase things for yourself comes in handy, right? Like I said, the way you say things, the way you phrase things. Yes. All right. Now, the next card is the Princess of Spring. Now, the Princess of Spring is a optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic individual. Now, you might be attracting this into your reality, or you might be becoming this in your reality by checking yourself whilst speaking before you wreck yourself, right? This might actually take more than a week, but if you are mindful of this, it will definitely be in your favor. Now, so at the bottom it says it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. So this is what it is. Yeah. I feel like with you forcing yourself to check the way that you phrase things and the way that you phrase things and the way you, what's the word I'm looking for? The way you look at things and your perception of them, that will definitely allow you to become the princess of spring, and become optimistic in the way that you think, feel, and express yourself, which will then in turn have an effect on life and how it sends you, because you have changed. So the things that it sends you will change as well. Now the last card is the Queen of Autumn. Now the Queen of Autumn is a generous, stylish, gracious, and practical individual. It says, be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone that can help your dreams come true. Right? So what I'm getting is that you probably are meeting this person, or you are becoming this person, because you went from the Princess of Spring and thinking more optimistically, thinking this, thinking that. These little changes can have a big, significant effect on you. So either you are becoming this, or you are attracting this into your reality. She might be a mentor for you. You might be the mentee. Whatever it is, she's definitely going to help you. This characteristic or this personality, this individual or this characteristic, this personality trait is definitely going to help you reach your wanted goals in a material sense, because Autumn represents like pentacles, which represents material stuff, right? So my gorgeous Tauruses, this is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Tauruses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!